Hello everyone, welcome to the Wawa 250 here from Portland for the NAPRA Break Series. Today it's going to be a chaotic road race, very narrow straightaways, not a lot of room to go, and we have a pretty much full field. Toddy, how do you expect this one to go?
I expect this one to go. It's gonna. I do not expect anything. It's gonna be full chaos because road courses are one of the exciting parts on the schedule. You finally get to see people turn right and also go in different places and actually battle it out instead of being on ovals. It's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah, and you see Hernan, who's on pole for like I believe the seventh time on the season. He's been a rocket man, yeah, coming out of qualifying.
Right. Yeah. We unfortunately have no RPM rundown for tonight, but we can go ahead and head down to our picks early for tonight. And I'm gonna go down for two. And my first pick is Hernan. Starting on pole. He has done some brilliant, excellent things so far in this Break Series season, and I feel like he can pull it off tonight. My second pick is the BMS 24 Chevrolet of Ghost. He's been having some. He's been up there a few times, and he's starting right behind our pole sitter of Hernan. So we could see him try to break out the win here because I don't know. We could see some guys that are gonna win tonight here at Portland. What are your picks?
Yeah, I've had my eyes on those guys, but I've also on the road courses I've seen Hickory do really well. You think back to that Watkins win he had last season. Also, Russell, Saskatchewan, he was the last guy to win on a road course. He was very close to a season ago as well. And one last guy I would like to keep an eye on is he did not qualify, but he's starting at the back, and that's Noah. He's been really strong all season long, and I would expect him to be giving these guys a good run.
Yeah, and we can't wait for all of that to happen down tonight. But first, we're gonna get two ceremonies out of the way, and first, it's gonna be the national anthem, which will be sung by our very own pace car driver Henry.
It is an honor to be back. Tell me when. Okay, got it. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so we hailed, and the twilight's last gleamy, whose broad stripes and perilous fight, all the brave hearts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night. Not a flame was still there. Oh, say does not star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the and the home of the brave.
Hold on. That was an amazing performance from Henry, and now we're gonna turn it back to him once again. As please rise for the most famous words in motorsports. Let's take it away.
Gentlemen, I just have three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
You can hear the excitement in Henry's voice. Thank you, Henry. And now the cars have already fired up here at Portland, and it's going to be a chaotic road course tonight. Portland is something that you don't want to mess with. So, we will start moments away, and please stay with us. This is the NAPRA Media Network live at Portland. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Yes, sir. Hello, and you're still watching the NAPRA Media Network live at Portland International Raceway. And really quick, I'm Ty Jones Left, joined by Radical here. It's gonna be a great race for tonight. Let's get through your starting row really quickly. Both of your front row is Hernan, the pole sitter, then it's Ghost, and it's wing 4. Then it's gonna be Lewis and Hickory, Russell and Milky, Luke and Waterblock, one of the new faces from Triumphs. And then it's Michigan and Cosmo, Bands and Sierra, Moneyboy, Josiah, Aiden, and Vintage starting out back. But Vintage is missing.
Yeah, and Noah will be in his place.
Yes, it's going to be...
we're going green this time.
Yeah, the pace car has pulled in. And as we're heading into the Ohio Edison restart, let's bake, shake, and rumble. As March would say, we are green.
Stage 1 is 15 laps.
Off to a great start. They're already 3 wide, and someone's standing. Ghost in the wall. Look at Russell on his 66, making a move already. Already in the lead. No caution. Lap 1 chaos has ensued here at Portland.
Now let's see how they could get through these first opening corners.
Ooh,
a lot of contact mid-pack. They're almost 6 wide. Oh my.
Yeah, almost 6 wide here, but we're focusing on the front right now. Michigan and Hernan battling it out. Ooh, brake checks Russell a bit there, but Hernan's gonna keep the lead.
Oh, someone hit the inside wall.
Oh yeah,
a lot of cars go
around. We got at least a few cars around here over there.
Wait, do you have sticker access?
Oh wow, Michigan, Russell, I believe they both hit the Harvick wall.
Oh, that.
And that's a huge pile up.
That's a huge crash. That's gotta be caught.
Noah, Hickory. Russell still getting turned. Michigan back into the wall. Hickory hits him again. As I also believe Moneyboy and Luke got collected.
Yeah, Noah got involved also.
That would be the first caution of tonight's race. Already on lap 1. We didn't even get at least 1 to 2 laps complete lap yet, but of course this is a road course.
What even happened there?
Right. So surprisingly, if I'm not wrong, Hernan is still in the lead, but Brian is behind him, and Bands in the 94, surprisingly, is your top 3, and that's our honorary pace car driver Henry.
Someone jumped out their car.
Oh yeah, someone jumped out of the car. I believe that's Noah.
Not there was someone back there.
Yes, someone. I believe that was Noah who jumped out of his car there. Hopefully,
I still
going. Right, hopefully everything can get a bit easy now. Now it could be likely that pit stops will be open this time, unless if we have to go around for at least one more lap. Never mind, pit road is open, and likely the whole field will probably pit. Just maybe. Yeah, but here we go. Hernan, Brian, Bands, Cosmo stays out, and I believe the rest of the field comes in besides Mike. Oh, never mind, that was Milky. Milky was the one who jumped out of his car, and Brian Speeds coming in to pit road here. That is not how you want to start it. And he's barely over his box.
Let's see if these guys could gain some track position through pit road.
Right, so much stuff going on right now.
Some BTM guys to the back.
Right, and I believe Ted beats them out of pit road. Pit road should be open one more time here as they come around. And that will give Cosmo the lead here.
Yeah, let's talk about that Band situation. You know, last time we saw him a week ago, he was in the 5 car, and he came up short of the win out in Scorcher. Then you know, him and his teammates were not happy with each other, and Bands wanted to leave the team, and that's what he did. And BTM had to replace him with water block, which let's see how that works out for them.
Yeah, and it could work out really perfectly if you ask me. And there could be a chance that some other things might go on, but as pit road will be open one more time here, let's show you a quick replay of what happened that led to that caution. Here's the replay. Now, Michigan gets Harvick. Brian severely misses, and so does Russell. Both catch the Harvick wall, which is very unfortunate because that Harvick wall, it basically assumes that you gotta start locking in and actually miss the wall, because those walls, they're infuriating, frustrating, and so hard to get out of the way from. And I can tell you this, last season, if you remember, I got jinxed by Supreme when he said, "I believe in you, Toddy," and then I just went straight into the Harvick wall. Like, genuinely, that has traumatized me for at least like the whole season.
Yeah, that was just a classic case of turn 1 madness, or first lap madness.
Right, and since that's out of the way, so Radical, I believe.
Yeah.
Since you have had oh yeah, and there goes our honorary Pittsburgh driver Henry. And since you have a lot of experience in road courses, what are your thoughts on Portland?
Yeah, I was in this D2 series last season. I was able to get a win at Chicago Street Course. I did run this race at Portland. You know, from what I remember, it was very hard to pass. It's a very narrow racetrack, and these walls come out at you there's not really a lot of places to go, and so the further up is the better. Yeah, Hernan was the winner last season, I believe. So he's looking to go back to back.
Well,
All right,
thank
we're
you.
coming to agree.
Right. Thank you for that advice, which means they're both doubled up here. Cosmo, Ghost, Milky, Hernan. And I believe that's your top 4. Oh, I don't know what Milky's doing. But now, coming into the Ohio Edison Resort Zone, green flag is now back under air here at Portland.
Oh, Milky goes to the movie.
The stage. And they're 3. Wow. They're 3 wide coming into the first turn. Why are you lagging? Why are you lagging?
Oh,
and the outrage. Ghost riding on the wall.
That's
Ghost is stuck on top of the wall here at Portland. Michigan's off. And now we'll bring out the caution again. And they're still stacking up. So many cars. Russell. Money Big and Man. Bands. So many cars stuck out of the way. But Ghost, the 24, stuck on the wall. Coming into the first turn, I feel so bad for you guys. I had to miss that. My PC decided to just lag out of nowhere
because of all those cars, but you can't really pinpoint that one on anybody. It was basically a whole lot of cars going in there. There was no room to make that work, and yeah, I did not think we would be seeing a car get stuck on the fence today.
Yeah, and it's so unusual for that to happen. I mean, you can just check it right here. We see, I don't know why it lagged. Generally, I don't, but it kind of looked like this. Ghost must have either gotten like dove under from another car, probably Hernan here, and it led him being stuck. And we saw some cars getting spun out, crumbled up together. It was just absolute chaos from there, and which probably led to that caution coming out.
Yeah, well, hopefully as this race goes on, these drivers are able to find their braking points for turn 1 on these restarts, because it has not gone that well to start.
Right. This is our second caution for the day. And surprising enough, Brian, I believe, is leading in this caution. Yeah, he is. It's Brian in the front row. Then it's Hernan, then it's Michigan. I think Milky is 4th, while Sierra is top 5. I could be wrong because I just saw Milky hit the wall. Pit road will be open once again. And we'll see these guys do something.
Yeah, and Brian in that 20 car, it hasn't been a season to remember at all, but it's not been bad. He's been a solid driver all season, but he hasn't had that winning speed of the guys like such as Russell, Hernan, and Noah. Oh, Noah misses pit box.
We surprisingly have no speeders. Ooh, Hernan having some slow issues getting into his box here. He nearly went over. It looks like Michigan will beat him out of pit road. The light came on just a split second as he was about to come out. That could either be a penalty or they're probably just gonna let it slip by. But
yeah,
we're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see until the officials announce it. Yep, and there we go. 52 to the back for speeding at the end of pit road. And Hernan just gave himself a concussion.
We've basically been under caution this first half of the stage. Let's see if we get some green flag racing going here.
Right. Pit road is closed this time. And that means we're gonna start seeing people getting doubled up here.
Yeah, so the next race after Portland is I believe going to be Chicagoland, first of 2 trips this season. How do you expect Chicagoland to go next week?
Oh, I know. Absolute chaos. They will not last a full lap at Chicagoland.
Yeah, it's gonna be very similar to that race at Vegas. We all know what that final lap was interesting to say the least, but Chicagoland will be an important race, so these drivers are gonna make sure to get some good notes for that race to get on that second one in the playoff. And we currently have, this is gonna be the stretch to the playoffs with including this race 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 more races to go, so especially these new guys that tried out, they gotta put some pretty good runs together.
Yeah, and it looks like you have no choose cone, so Henry is risking his life here to become that specific choose cone. So if you hear any news that he's been found dead on the track, we'll know what happened. But Hickory and Brian are your front row. Then it's Waterblock and Milky, Noah, Hernan, Sierra Cosme, and then the rest of the field. Forza, our new honorary pace car driver, pulls it in as we get ready to go back under green here. 6 to go this time. Into the Ohio Edison restart zone. We are now green. It's back on the air. Oh, Brian making some contact with Hickory here, going 3 wide with Milky on the bottom. I think we saw Michigan spun out there. Now into the first turn. They all send it? No, they do not send it. Ghost gets a 1 out of 4, and there's a pile up into the walls. There's still 2 out racing here. Milky in the lead.
Very upset.
Milky taking the lead here. Brian being bumped out by the 66 of Russell. Some cars out here in the grass. The five of Waterblock going around Michigan, slowly catching up to the 20 of Brian here. Looks like they might be getting away. Brian slightly making contact with Milky here, trying to pass him, but it will not work as they'll get away from each other through this one way.
Yeah, this has been the best we've been able to do so far, but we're all coming to another point in the track, these final few corners that have been very chaotic with these Harvick walls, and it looks like we're gonna go
oh, there goes Michigan.
Oh,
there goes
no.
Russell. Michigan hits the invisible wall while Russell hits
Big
another
name.
wall. No caution.
but no caution.
5 to
All right.
We're gonna be heading 5 to go as Milky leads.
Milky got himself a good little gap as we head into turn 1. A lot of cars still right together, 3 wide.
Late
But
Night
they get
Racing's own Milky leading the pack here as Ghost is behind him. Slightly into the grass there.
Yeah, Milky trying to gain some points after he believes he was robbed of a 3rd place finish with some post-race penalties coming his way, and no better way other than to go out and win.
Right, this could be his first lap led in this entire race if he can get through the walls. We talked about it last season. We talk about it every time ever since the track has become on a schedule. These walls, you do not want to touch them. These are basically worse than death. And I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And look at Ghost. Ghost in a BMS 24. LNR versus BMS. They're both side by side. But Milky takes it back.
Yeah, I would say though the final 2 corners have been the most treacherous under green flag conditions
Oh, Ghost, Milky, they both crashed. Look at the 51 of Herndon slipping by. He'll take the lead after that absolute cock up from Milky
unbelievable.
and Herndon here. Sorry, Ghost, they both did an absolute screw up.
Now let's see if they could regroup and find their composure and catch back up to that 51.
Oh, Milky might not have any of it. Sliding in the grass here.
Yeah, he's giving it everything to get back to that 24.
Yeah, Milky's gonna fall back to third. Oh, and Michigan gets bumped back there by Hickory, nearly sending him into the wall, but he hangs onto it and misses it completely. But then he also has Vance on his bumper.
Alright.
Trying to go.
Oh, there goes
into the S's.
Herndon.
Oh, Herndon, our leader. He goes straight into the wall, coming back up on the track, holding people up. That's going to give Ghost the lead.
At 3 to go on the stage.
And Milky goes into the wall. He gets punched.
Oh,
he gets
man.
punched by the 10. And then he's around, losing multiple positions as we speak. He's falling back so hard.
Things were looking so good for
Herndon's
Milky.
getting hoarded up by 2 cars back there.
I feel for Milky.
And so do I. It's really unfortunate that that stuff like this had to happen. I mean, you really don't want to hit those walls. And they can be really hard to like get away from them and actually slip by them every second. But we see Milky and Hickory battling it out here. Nearly, ooh, I think he nearly turned him into the wall there, but it's hard to tell. He phased through. But now they're on the runway, right on each other's bumper here. We also have another battle in the back as well. I think that's Cosme and Herndon. But let's see this from Milky's perspective, where they pass the wall. Some people are racing. Oh, and Hickory, Milky goes around, and so does Hickory. Fighting it, and he doesn't save it.
Invisible wall.
He's been fighting for ages. Hickory collects the Harvick wall.
4-second gap.
Water
to go.
block hits another wall.
I've been noticing on this leaderboard, Noah has been just steadily climbing himself from the back up to 4th. He is looking to just quietly get himself all into the mix and get some stage points after starting in the rear. Hickory picks up a warning.
Yeah, that guy Noah. I'll be honest. He is a really quiet guy, and that basically helps him a lot because he can move up the pack so unexpectedly. Like usually in the crowd, when it's not just him. But anyway, here is a replay of what happened from Milky's standpoint. We're spectating him right now. He's currently somewhere in the top 5 or top 10. But for now, we see him trying to battle out Hickory. But unfortunately for Hickory, he gets hit in the Harvick wall. Milky gets collected. He's backwards. He tries to slide it through, but he doesn't by hitting the invisible wall.
Yeah, a battle for second shaping up with I believe those 2 BTM teammates, right?
BT. Yeah, you're right. The 2 BTM teammates, I believe. It's Brian and Luke. It's only one to go here in stage 1. So both of them are technically waiting for Ghost to mess up here and maybe get clipped by these Harvick walls. Or any wall. Oh, Luke nearly hits that wall right there, making contact with Brian as he's trying to pass. Come on, bro, stop lagging. Nearly basically lost that position because of getting that bad exit. But
Will he do anything to get it back?
Yeah, he'll do anything to get it back so far. Ghost will win the stage, and Luke goes into the wall. There goes his position as he gets Harvick. Ghost will win the first stage, and now we'll bring out
Man.
the caution. And Brian will come out with it all second.
Yeah, if I was Luke right there, that is a high risk, low reward situation. The difference between second and third is not that much. 2 points and 1 playoff point. But instead, he went from potentially being in third to falling to fifth with no playoff points and losing out on 4 more points.
Right, and that's going to be a really big competition to get over.
Russell did not have a good stage there. 33 seconds back. Same with Bands in Michigan. Almost a minute back.
Yeah, and that's really unfortunate for Russell. Russell has been doing surprisingly well in these last few races. He's been working himself up there. Not only balancing as a driver for Bear Motorsports, he's also balancing his team owner responsibilities with late night racing. And both teams are partnered with one another, so we could see some. If they're both up in front, we could see some major battles here. I mean,
yeah,
with
for sure.
Russell, like for example, Russell and Worson, we see both of them battle each other at some point during the season, and that would be chaotic. Pits are open. No speeders so far. Never mind. Right as I said that, I believe that's Money Boy speeding in the pit road. Ooh, that's a brake check by Milky here. Milky having or TTV. Oh wow, it was so close there. Luke beats Ted out of pit road.
Yeah, so the major thing here for stage 2 is who can bring the fight to Ghost. And you know, if he gets forced further back in the pack, will he be able to make it up all the ground?
I think he can, because he's also been doing well these last few races. But we'll see. It all matters into this pit stop. They can either come in to get fresh new tires and fuel, or take one side for the left, one side for the right, half of fuel, lowest to middles, or they could stay out here and just try their best to lock in and make sure no one gets past.
I would. I'm kind of shocked that some guys are staying out, but it looks like they're gonna. Oh my God, what are they doing?
Yeah, they're gonna be pitting one more time here. Back up, Vans and Luke getting jackknifed. They're 3 wide in pit road. Wow, you guys are insane. Oh, it's Sierra misses his box. Making contact with Vans. Brian gets in his box smoothly. Herman shoots him way too up and misses his pit box. That might screw him up here, but we're gonna have to wait and see who will be getting out first. Michigan's out of his box. Brian's out of his box. And it looks like he's gonna be beating. He's gonna be beating all of them out of pit road here. Michigan, your second winner out of pit road.
Alright, so we're gonna be choosing this time, and what lane has been the most dominant so far today?
I don't know, but it looks like we're gonna have to wait once again, because Michigan just absolutely gutted himself into the wall. But anyway, your front row is Ghost and Mike, one of the new faces in NAPRA, and I believe up there in row 3 and 4, it's Noah and possibly Cosmo. and Henry is going to be our cone once again.
All right, let's see what they do.
If you know, you know. Right.
First two go bottom.
And yeah, I'm not gonna shut out on TV. Henry just got hit by a car. Okay, so it's gonna be Noah and Ghost side by side. BMS versus LNR, as I predicted. As the pace car pulls it in the pit, never mind, someone just went straight into the wall.
Of course.
They might have to abort it, or they'll have to catch up. I don't know. But in the Ohio Edison Resource Zone, green flag is now back on the way here at Portland. And my stream's lagging once again. Are we serious? Like, please, unlike yourself. Thank you. Ghost, 3 wide. 3 wide. Oh,
man.
They full stand it. Brian's in the wall. Ghost, that's a full stack up. So many cars stacking up here. Michigan's around.
But no caution. Everyone is able to go normal.
No caution yet. Ghost is getting away with the lead. Absolute insanity as Mike bounces.
Here comes Russell.
Russell making a move up to second.
Oh, the
now.
5.
Oh, Hernan's around. Waterblock's around. They're all skipping around in the back. But Russell has to focus on catching up to his teammate Ghost here.
Oh, the 91's spawn on under braking. Hard hit.
Yeah, everything is just going a bit wonky today. As you see Ghost leading. We never got a chance to see his road course still is putting it. Oh, never mind, Ghost! Ghost hits the Harvick wall.
Oh,
Michigan hits the
Michigan.
Harvick wall.
Everyone is dead.
It's a huge pile up here at Portland as caution will come out once again. And the only native, Russell 007, sorry, will take the lead due to caution.
Yeah, if I was Russell, I would be like praying that would not have been a caution, because that would have been a dream scenario. Oh my.
Yeah, a lot of things that's happened so far. Russell, who I believe has 5 wins so far, we could see him get another one here for today. Or tonight. Yeah, you can tell.
He's had 3 wins this season. Or no, he's had 2. Oh. Chaos going on back there.
Yeah, and that's usually expected on tracks like this. So
Yeah, so pits open this time by.
right, we might see the whole entire field come in or stay out. We can't wait to see what will go on for now. And it looks like Russell, the leader, will come in. Sierra chooses to stay out. Who is that? Money stays out. Waterblock and Loki, all 4 cars stay out.
Yeah, let's see if they'll pit this next time around, but who's gonna win the race off the pit? Looks like Russell.
The 66 blazes past Herman.
And then Noah.
BMS LNR 1-2 out of pit road.
Yeah, you know, do you think this is a good time to take a look at your points as of now? Alright, so currently Russell leads the points with a pretty sizable margin, just about to race somewhere around like 80 points. And then Hernan and Noah right there together, battling for that second spot. Then Bands, Luke, Milky, a good distance back. And then Michigan, Worson, Brian, and Hickory all above the line. And believe pretty much all of them are in attendance today. Yeah, Sierra, the first car below, is here as well. Blaze is not here, who is in 12th, and yeah, Ghost, who's been the fastest car so far tonight, way down the points, over 100 points back, so he is gonna need a big points today to get back into the mix.
Alright, and we can't wait for all of that to happen now. Second pit stops are now on the way, but besides that, when pits close this next time, your top 5, or sorry, your top 3 will be Milky, Waterblock, and Russell. Then your top 5 will be Noah and Hernan. And
2052
Brian
to the
Michigan,
back.
to the back. And while that happens, we have no RPM. Once again, we have no RPM runner for tonight. But I will say this: you have to be consistent onto these road courses. Avoid the walls, and please brake. Nothing ever comes good as these drivers are taking this course right now, as Russell's taking. If you straight up blow past it and brake so late, you're just gonna go straight into the you're just gonna go straight into the wall here.
Yeah, and another key is you could be fast, but be consistent, because consistency helps you reach your optimal lap time and not hit those barriers on the outside, and which would really ruin your race.
Yeah.
All right, we're going green this time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. We're gonna be going green this time here. Some cars trying to avoid the wall, as they do successfully. Waterblock, Milky, both in the front row. Pace car pulls in as they pass the Portland sign into the Ohio Edison restart zone. We're now green flag. It's back out. 8 to go here at Portland.
Alright, down to turn 1. Chaos once again. Milky, without contact, goes way into the wall.
Oh, they're 4 or 5 wide here. We also saw Cosmo with a 98 slip by.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That was a big move. Oh man, it's getting tight back there around that top 5. There goes Noah.
There goes Noah. Russell's in it too. Michigan slowed by them. And they're stacking up once again. There goes Bands. There goes Brian. So many other cars around tonight.
Oh my God.
As Cosmo takes the lead, we have a few cars going around here at Portland. Milky right on Cosmo's bumper, trying to figure out where he can go as they head into these S's. And you have to time it so correctly. It's so very important. You got to make sure you don't turn too late or turn too early here, as they do successfully. Now the final turn. That one is so easy to get by. Needs to get moved to the right, like Furnace doing to Michigan. But Cosmo will lead his very first lap here at Portland, as caution will come out.
Yeah, I was looking back there after it was Russell, Noah, and Luke all spun. And then I saw Russell just clear himself across the nose of Noah and just take them all out. That was not what they would have liked to happen right there, but they got their caution.
Yeah, and that seems like we're gonna lead. Okay.
Hickory is not happy. I just saw him put Michigan in the pit in the barrier. We're closing in on the halfway point in this race right now.
Right, and we finally just hit an hour on stream. So this is the NAPRA Media Network on the NAPRA Break Series. This is Tidy Turns Left, also joined by Radical here. It's so good to be with you for tonight, and I want to make sure that I want to get this very clear as possible. NAPRA is doing trials. We just got done with our first trial session for today, and our final one will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Private trials are also held from August 3rd to August 7th from 12 a.m. Eastern, and that is all at the NAPRA Auto Parts Racing Association.
If you are looking to race here in this league and like what you've been seeing this season, I would highly encourage you to go check it out.
Also, by the way, the Cup Series has an off week, so there will be no Cup Series race tomorrow, so the Break Series will finally get its show as being
they're next up Chicagoland.
Yeah, Cup Series for Chicagoland?
Yeah.
Alright. So Cup Series is off for tomorrow, as we're gonna get things ready for Chicagoland. And we'll see how that will go. Probably gonna be absolutely chaos for them. So we'll just see what happens. And that will all happen on the NAPRA Media Network.
Yeah, so this will likely be the final restart of the stage. I would expect a lot to go down right here, especially early in the lap. People are going to just be trying to get every spot they can, so we may possibly see another caution come out to end the stage potentially.
Okay. I believe we just did our first pit stop cycle, unless pit road will be open one more time as usual. You get the idea. Let's see who's gonna pit.
Not. Looks like everyone stays out.
That will. All right. Pit road will be closed then, and we'll be going during this time.
Yeah, so another few more moments and we'll be getting back to going racing. It's been, you know, there's been just a lot of chaos, but there's also been some moments of some pretty good racing. And we had a pretty good over 5 lap green flag run, which was pretty nice to see. So we're gonna be coming to the green flag here. Choose right up about now.
Right, and that's like, oh, Henry came out of nowhere and he just got absolutely boggled on.
Yeah, he kind of forgot. No one's to the back because of that.
Alright, that was unexpected. So we might as well see the chaos that unfolds tonight here at Portland. 5 to go in stage 2. This is has to be a bit shortest race ever, as some cars are stopped at the wall here. But I don't think that matters. Into the Ohio Status and Restart Zone, Green flag gets back on the air. Let's see who will die first. I'll put my bets on, let's just say,
Everybody.
go ball. If anyone just
Michigan
goes straight
already
to the wall,
cracked.
they die. They're 3 wide. And, oh wow, they don't die. Never mind.
Oh,
There's
man.
a stack of Benz, Russell, Cosmo, Money, all of them around here. And Hickory
Hickory to
slips
the lead.
by. Hickory slips
Monster
by into the
one.
lead.
Noah to second. He passed everyone.
And Michigan just hit the wall. He collects Milky and Ghost. Wow, and we just saw beds get sent around, and they're stacking up a little bit. They're stacking up a little bit here. Like for to say here, a lot of brake failures. Too many things happening right now. Right, and while that's gonna happen, we could see a battle for first year. Noah right on his bumper. They're like, bro, Noah and Hernan, they're both trying not to mess up here because they know if they mess up, it's over for them in the second stage. So we could see something happen to Hickory here in a second. He's trying to get away from them, only 73 seconds back, or possibly even shorter. Noah getting a bit of a run there.
Let's see how much patience gets used here. These guys are pretty smart racers. Oh, crossover. No, it's a lead.
You always have to be patient on tracks like these. You just full send it and miss it. That technically is your race. If it was either on the final lap, go. Also, so quick news. Supreme has just released another Racer's Guide to Success. If you want to go check it out, go check the Racer's Guide to Success channel, which was just pinged by the NAPRA Media Network. We're now 2 to go with Hickory. Still, never mind. Noah now taking the lead.
Noah just trying to hit his marks. Backed up turn 1 to get a good run off.
Noah's getting away with the lead now, but Hernan is right behind him, trying to be patient as possible, but he keeps getting bumped by the guy behind him with the same number but reverse, Hickory. Trying to get up there as possible.
Yeah, let's see what they could do with this 14. 14 got so close to the wall right there. I thought he was about to hit it. But they bit a big gap.
These gaps so far. 1 to go this stage, and then it's on to stage 3, which means swinging back to go. Noah from Late Night Racing. Hernan gets sent by Hickory there. I did not realize. As he gets moved out the way, now has to catch up on to Noah. You can tell when the patient snaps, when a patient has snapped, as we see Hickory trying to get all the way up to Noah here. Both taking these S's really slowly, trying to take their time. You don't want to go a bit over and take all 4 tires off. If you do, that could either result in a penalty or at least, you can see Hickory nearly going off course. Now into the next turn. Hernan also behind Hickory, as Noah seems to be getting away with it.
Here comes Noah through the final long back stretch. Gonna have to just take it smoothly here in these final corners. As long as he doesn't mess up, he will be okay.
Wow,
And
and they
for
all sent it through in the corner. No walls for them hitting tonight. As they head into the front stretch now, Noah from Late Night Racing will win stage 2.
yeah, for the 6th time on the year, Noah is now leading the series in stage victories. And your top 5 here in the stage: Noah, Hickory, Hernan, Lewis, and Russell. Your top 5.
And your top 10 is Luke, Bams, Milky, Waterblock, and Sierra. And then it's the rest of the field with Cosme, Michigan, Ghost, Money Boy, and that's it.
Yeah, speaking of Ghost, what has happened to him? I see in chat he's saying something about lag, so maybe he he must have had a lag spike or something go wrong. Don't you think?
Yeah, that must have I mean, it is really unfortunate for Ghost. I mean, he got stuck up in the wall. Got stuck on the wall in the first turn earlier this race. But he does have the chance to lock in and remark it.
Alright, so the field coming through the final corner. Pits road will be open this time. So Noah will be leading the field down through pit road. And yeah, who's gonna win the race off? Let's see.
Oh wow, I didn't realize Noah is in the wrong box here. That's vintage. He was supposed to be into the race tonight, but he didn't make it. But hopefully that is at least allowed, since that is a pit box of a guy who wasn't.
He's been using that all night.
Turning red light, both of them went to the back, and it looks like I think Hickory I think Hickory raced him off the pit road.
Yeah, Hickory did not take. It looks like he didn't take as much fuel or tires as the others, so he was able to get away faster than the rest. Toddy, has there been any surprises you've seen during this race for you know, someone that's done good or not really shown up at all?
Well, yeah, I would say my own drivers, but they just got signed, so I don't think we can let them race at this point. But one of my surprises is that we see Sierra up front. I believe. Yes, Sierra. We see Sierra up front, and I believe he was one of the cars that stayed out. So if he doesn't pit this time, and actually locks in at these final few laps, we could see him get the win here if he's able to hold everyone off. He's from the infamous team JRM, and never mind, I think I jinxed it. He's pitting. Oh, yeah. 4 cars pitting. 5.
A lot.
Wow, that's at least 7 cars coming in this time. And Cosmo speeds. Hernan speeds once again.
Yeah, my surprise would be Bans. I have not really heard from him or said his name really at all, other than talk about him leaving his team. I haven't seen him at all. But
and Michigan speeds coming out of pit road.
And Michigan, it has been another tough race for him. He's kind of just been sliding down the standings all season long after that strong start from Daytona. But now, as we are coming to the final stage restart, Toddy, who are your ones to watch for this one?
Hernan the post sitter. I believe Hernan, who is a post sitter, he could work himself way. He could work himself back up to the front. And I also have my eyes on the 66 of Russell here. We could see him make a surprise jump up to the lead if he has enough chance to do so.
Yeah, they're about to choose. I'm gonna have to go with the guys on the front row, Hickory and Noah. They really showed out here in stage 2, and they're looking on to put a good show set for this race. And also make sure to watch out for Ghost, because he's gonna have something to say about this race. And we're coming to the green.
Right. Ben's caught up really quickly after hitting that water. Now into the Ohio Edge Service on the green. Wow, look at that. The top row gets an insane jump from the inside, but they have to worry about the first turn here. Some break, some do not break. And will that be a stack up? Yes. Ghost is around as expected. Michigan's around as well. He's coming into turn 1. They're 3 wide.
3 wide per second.
Oh wow, wow. Russell nearly turning himself there.
Oh my god.
Oh, and they all hit the pit wall. Pause move. Noah all into the wall here as Russell moves up to second with his driver Milky right behind him. They're both side by side as Michigan wrecked for a whole 30 seconds. That's some bad aura from Michigan. I don't know. Anyway, Russell now slipping past by his own driver Milky to catch all the way back up to Hickory. As it's now about to be 16 to go this time.
Yeah, and in between those two of Russell and Hickory, we have the 10 of Luke, who, he's been fairly quiet ever. Oh my, Milky, that was an interesting move. He did not give Noah a lot of room, and but they're battling side by side for that lead.
Yeah, they're battling for the lead right now. Luke trying to get by. Oh my gosh, Luke trying to get by Hickory here. They're both trying to make a move for it. I don't know what happened. Oh wow, Hickory nearly hitting the deep wall.
We got BTM versus the Chevys in 3rd and 4th.
Alright, Luke now trying to get away from the lead, away from Hickory. Now all you have to worry about is the walls coming into these S's, especially that Harvick wall. They both surprisingly miss it. And so does everyone else, hopefully. Also, Russell and Noah, 3rd and 4th, trying to get the way back up.
Ghost fastest lap. Yeah,
Ghost fastest lap, Russell's teammate.
And Russell only able to gain 3/10, but Noah gained a lot. A full 9/10 on the leaders. And Sierra somewhere around a second.
Hickory messing up a bit here.
Yeah, Hickory falling off. Let's see what he could do to get himself back in the mode.
Yeah, trying to be careful as possible. 15 to go so far. As they're heading back into the SS now. Let's just see what happens once they enter through here.
This is a part in a race where you can't get too comfortable, because you may end up taking a little bit more here and here, and just end up taking yourself out, or not taking enough, and then here comes someone to your inside. And Todd, you see this battle shaping up for the lead. Everything is closing together.
Yeah, they're battling really insanely out here. They're both making contact, bro. They're nearly side by side here. Hickory right back on Luke's bumper. Trying to make sure that he's basically right on them cheeks. Trying to be careful as possible. I don't know why I said that, sorry. Luke trying to break the draft from Hickory, but it looks like it will become even stronger once they hit the front tracks here. Maybe not. Hickory just hit the wall. Luke getting away now, building an insane run, coming into the runoff. Now they're back into the S's where they have to break.
Yeah, this corner has been very interesting all race long. Hickory almost into that wall.
Yeah, while that happens, we're gonna take a look further back here. We're gonna take a look at Bands and Cosmo. That's correct. The name is Ooh, Bands.
Oh, they're side by side again?
Yeah, Bands getting side by side with the 92 here, but he slips by.
Man, this battle for the lead is getting closer and closer.
And trying to get closer as it is.
Contact.
Hickory trying to bump Luke out of the way as possible. Both
He
side
sees
by
those
side.
two.
Ooh, Russell! Look at Russell get in the picture. Russell trying to get into the picture, trying to figure out where will he go. Right on his bumper, so is Noah. Technically Fords versus Chevys. Let's see what happens as they head to the turn here. They both know to get loose their hands to it. Hickory taking the lead now. Luke taking it back. Both side by side, coming onto the front stretch as we had 12 to go. And it looks like Hickory will take the lead away from Luke, unless they do something here in the first turn.
All three wide. Here comes Russell.
Yeah, Russell trying to take the lead now. They're 3 wide. Noah waiting to hunch to the back. Luke stuck in the middle. Russell backs out. Hickory, Luke still battling out for the lead. They make contact. Hickory trying his best to get away from Luke as possible. It's basically a 4-man show here. 1v1, v1, v1. All of that just for one win for today.
And JRM cars, they are closing in. Now, the question. Oh, Luke into the wall.
Luke hits the last wall. He's gonna get passed by Noah and Russell.
What I was about to say is the question now becomes, what if this race goes all the way green? Will we see pit stops? Noah made a little mistake right there. Almost into that wall.
And while that happens,
Lap traffic.
Yeah, lap traffic. Now is gonna getting away of Hickory here. It's water blocking the 5. Bands was in the car at
not
first.
a good debut.
Right. Bands was in the 5 at first, but then he decided to switch over for his old team, I believe, which means Water is in the 5. About to be lapped.
Yeah, if I'm Water, I'm gonna try and do my best if they get close enough to let him by somewhere on this front stretch like he is right now. Going into pit road. But we're coming to 10 laps to go on this one.
Yeah, 10 to go this time.
Did people pit or something?
I don't know if they did.
I see Michigan about to get lapped as well.
Right, we only have one lap down car right now, and that's water block. Michigan is only at at least 100 feet or more away from Hickory and Noah, but Hickory.
Oh, Noah, man, that was a great move by Noah.
Yeah, Noah making
that?
an insane move for the lead. Yes, I did. Making an insane move for the lead. Ooh, Noah gets a bit loose. Hickory side by side. They're both side by side coming into the runoff. But one of them do have to back out here into the S's. That's only one lane. Noah backs off. Hickory takes back the lead. Oh, Russell! Russell hits the Harvick wall. And Sierra gets collected.
That's a move Hernan to fourth.
Noah's team owner is down. Looks like he'll have to fend it off for himself as he wants to get by Hickory.
Oh, Hickory hit the wall.
Hitting the wall here.
But no harm, no foul. They just bounce off each other, all three of them. Now more lap traffic coming into play.
Noah, right on Hickory's bumper. Can we see both of them trying to make a move here? What will work? What will not work?
Coming to 8 laps to go. They are side by side for the lead. Oh, Hickory into the wall. Noah's got clear.
Noah clearing Hickory as we're now heading.
Oh man, what happened to Luke?
To go. Ooh, I think Luke is either pitting or he probably hit the wall here. Let's spectate him. Yeah, he hit the wall. He just lost a few seconds. But back on and
Hernan is on a flyer.
Yeah, Hernan's flying. Hickory gets passed by Noah. Noah's in the lead, but Hernan is catching up to late night racing Noah. Let's see if you can see Hernan make a move here. Nearly getting bumped out the way by Hickory. Moving really fast at only 672 fuel. They're coming as they're about to enter through the runoff. But though, there's the big question: does Hernan have enough fuel to make it to these last 8 laps, 7 to go?
I would think they do. Noah just reached halfway, and we are with 7.5 laps remaining.
Right. Pit stops are also now underway while this commentating is going on. 92 gets a drive-through. 7 to go now.
So let's see the gap that Noah will be having.
Only
1 second.
Yeah, only.
Oh,
only
they
1
wrecked right in
second.
front of the leaders.
Yeah, that's money around in front of Noah and Hernan.
Did Hernan get involved?
No, but money will probably slow down Luke, and Michigan is now in front of Noah and Hernan. He might either have to back out or fight for his position.
Yeah, let's see what.
And it looks like
he's gonna let him by.
He's gonna let them by, taking the grass now up into the other turn here. Oh, and Noah just hits the wall. That's gonna give.
Oh man. Michigan!
Oh wow, Hernan is on the wall
Michigan
here.
wrecked Hernan.
Makes contact with the 92 here. If that's actually true, we're gonna have to look back at the replay to see what
Yeah, he
happened.
did.
I'm so sorry.
He
I
put him
was
in the
not paying
wall.
attention. Here's the replay. Vernon up in the top two during this point. Oh yeah, Michigan just straight up put him in the wall. 92 gets collected too and hits the other side of the heart. Hits the other side of the wall. While Noah slipped the by. That was so uncalled for Michigan to do that.
Oh, and Michigan put himself in the wall.
Michigan in the wall now.
Now he is. I don't know. Does he? He might have something against Hernan or something. I don't know.
I don't know either. But we could see some payback coming once they head back around these S's here. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
make sure to keep an eye on them.
He bumps him. Hernan bumps Michigan out of the way, trying to make sure he has nowhere to go, as he's likely about to get lapped.
Well, Michigan is not going to be happy now.
5 to go this time with Noah in the lead.
Yeah, make sure to watch him here in turn 1.
Yeah, this is going to be absolute insanity. We're going to see pretty much everything go down here for tonight. It also looks like we're gonna watch this battle for a second here.
Are they still together, those two?
Yes, they're still together.
But it looks like Hernan's pulling away just a bit.
Yeah, Vernon trying to pull away as he can. Basically trying to get away from him as fast as possible.
He's gonna do everything he can to get himself a chance at this 14 car with 4 to go.
Oh shoot, Hernan wrecked.
Oh, what happened?
I have no idea. I genuinely was not paying attention. Oh, Brian wrecked. What is going on? Noah is pretty much getting away with it, possibly going to save. Only.
Yeah, he has 400 fuel.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna save it all the way to the end. Let's see him make a lot of moves here. Once he catch up to lap traffic.
He could just you be patient the rest of the way. There's no need to push at all. Just use what the car gives you, and he will find himself in victory lane.
Does Noah have enough to make it by? 3 to go. As we see.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, he might have a chance to make it by. Only 4 cars under a lap down. Well, 5. Sorry, water block is also a lap down. 3 to go.
Yeah, Noah giving himself about 2 seconds to play with last lap. Oh, who is that in front of Noah?
That is Cosmo. About to get lapped. He could try to fight for his position, or the best term, just get out the way as possible.
What is he doing? All right, so 2 laps to go for the 14 of Noah, who started in the rear, was unable to get to the qualifying session in time. Got lucky because a few guys were unable to run the race.
Noah has been trying his absolute hardest for these final few races through the season, and this could bring some excitement. I personally think that Noah can make it through into the the playoff system here, or the chase. I don't know which way it is around.
Playoff.
It might, yeah, playoff system. Anyway, Cosme just let Noah by. He will now be another car under a lap down, as it looks like Noah is already away from the pack, as he's only 9 seconds away from second place of Hernan, which means now he's heading into the final turn up into the front stretch, and we'll be taking a white flag right here. It is officially 1 lap to go, sponsored by Come and Go.
Yeah, it's been a big season for Noah. He has gotten himself a win in his second start at Las Vegas, a win at Phoenix, and then a win in the All-Star race.
Right,
I feel like...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like Noah has been the championship favorite. But he's gonna have to show what he got and win some of these races. And that looks like what he's gonna do.
Ooh, he nearly hits that wall there. Nearly gets clipped on the wall. But now, as he takes the run on for one final time, as Cosme watches the leader slip by, we could see something go down here as the 14th of late night racing Noah make his final S's into the turn. His teammate is battling for 4th, but that does not matter. Well, it technically does. Coming out of the front stretch for the final time, late night racing's Noah will win at the Wawa 200 here at Portland. What
Great
a show.
job.
What a good show that Noah pulled off for tonight. We're gonna focus on Hernan now, as it looks like Heel. I believe he just took second. Russell gets the top 4. And so many things have led to the 14 car of Noah to win it all for tonight. Please stick with us with the post-race coverage live on the NAPRA Media Network. Stay with us.
He doesn't use a mic. All he gotta do is burnout. Oh, and he's back on track. Yeah, a great win for the 14 of Noah. Being able to burn it down here at Portland and get his third points-paying win on the season. Was in dominant fashion late, but a lot of drama may be to come.
See, very, yeah, very disappointing. Uh, could have been a win, but uh, I wouldn't say that wasn't fair by Michigan, but he was that was kind of a dipshit move. I'm gonna be honest. I apologized for the incident earlier because I thought our cars were stuck, and he just didn't believe me, and then out of just pure like pussiness, he just put me in the wall for the lead. So yeah, and he was a lap car, I think. Yeah, he was a lap car, and he put me in the wall. Just such a chicken shit move. I sound like Joey Logano saying that, but it was very disappointing. But at least I managed to finish second. Keep myself in the points battle, maybe against Kirby. Um, yeah, just disappointing end, and yeah, can't wait for Chicagoland.
Yeah, sorry, I was laughing off air. Thank you, Hernan. You had a really good run for today. We hope you can try again next week at Chicagoland. I believe that's what the break series is winning.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Does Sierra use a mic?
Think so.
All right. Let's go ahead and give the mic to Sierra. Sierra, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. You finished in top 3, and you pretty much put like a really good dominance in the break series field today. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. After coming off of a few mediocre finishes earlier this season, third place is definitely a step in the right direction for us.
I just felt like we had a lot of speed at some places, but weren't able to pull it off at the end, kind of like Daytona. But today we had a pretty good car and we were able to put it up in the podium. So happy for us. I feel bad for Hernan. He was one of the fastest cars all day. But yeah, looking forward to racing whenever I get the chance. I don't know if I'm gonna be here next weekend. So I'll have to see about that. But other than that, pretty good performance from us today.
And that was the most truest thing that I've ever heard you say. Thank you, Sierra, who finished in the top 3 today, and we'll see you next week for Chicagoland. Now we're gonna move on. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna move on over to our fourth place finisher, Russell. Russell, your driver Noah won today, and you also did surprisingly well at Portland. What are your thoughts?
Surprisingly well is a huge goddamn stretch, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so this whole race, everyone thought excuse the language, but everyone thought they were jack shit and they wanted to like be turn 1 heroes, so every restart it was so that irritated the hell out of me. So other than that, it was just I don't know where to put it. I don't know what to say. It's just the corners kept screwing me over. So, but I'm very surprised they improved my finish from last season. So, I know I'm walking away with Portland with a 60 or 70 point lead, so I'm frustrated about that. So, at least we got Chicagoland a mile and a half next week. So, that's all I gotta say. Just a dog shit race all over.
Right. The frustration kicks in for Russell here. Hopefully things can get better at Chicagoland.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Fuck.
Ghost. Okay, he's not here. Okay, I guess we don't have. I don't think there's anyone else that uses the mic. So this is probably gonna be it for the broadcast here. So, Radical, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts onto this finish?
Yeah, I thought that was going to shape up to be a very interesting finish, but...
Oh, never mind. Sorry, so sorry. Brian, we have the 20 of Louis here. I'm so sorry. That was not intentional. Louis finished in the top 15 today, just right behind Michigan for a top 10. You were up there a few times today. What are your thoughts?
In the first couple of stages, we were doing pretty good. We were in second in stage 1, fourth in stage 2. I really thought we could pull it off in stage 3 because I don't know what's about this 20 car in road courses, but it really comes alive in road courses. But everyone decides doesn't know how to drive and just turns into everyone in turn 1. And I have a certain teammate that just joined here, just absolutely cleared me in one of the corners. So I don't even care what people are saying, dude. I was trying almost everything that I got, but from a light of certain people getting in my way, I had to finish in the position that I wasn't today. So, I mean, really disappointing. Like, I don't even have any words. But I mean, I'll take second and fourth in stage 1 and 2, and yeah, I have nothing to say else.
All right. Thank you for talking to us, Brian. We'll see you next weekend for Chicagoland.
Yep.
Right, and that is it for today's race here at the Wawa 200 at Portland. Radical, this was the most insane race that I've ever been into, and I don't know if I ever want to be here again because of how traumatizing it was. But anyway, what are your thoughts on what happened today's race?
Yeah, I feel like we had pretty much everything. A lot of carnage, and we also had some pretty good racing, you know. Go back to the battles with the BTM cars, and then that late battle we saw at the end of stage 3 with Noah, Russell, and Hickory. That was pretty fun to watch, and you know, and it was pretty nice to see as the race went on. Less and less cautions came out, and they were just getting better at the track, and stage 3 went all the way green. And there was also a lot of drama to come out of this with Hernan and Michigan. So looking forward to what's to come in the next few races.
Right, and we can't wait to see what will go on for those next few races. So this is gonna end the broadcast here live on the NAPRA Media Network. Remember, the Cup Series has an off week, so it's just a break series putting on a great show tonight with no weddings. So I'm Tidy Turner, also joined by Radical here, and we'll see you next weekend at Chicagoland. Take care.
Yeah.